God bless you today. Now, I have our recipe right here, or you do. Do you want me to hold it for you?
Well, that's fine. I don't need to look at it too much, you know.
Now, we were going to take a time to chat with you a little bit also, but Jim got worried about all the food we had over here, and he said, let's let Bob have his time.
We got to cook.
Yes, we do. So we'll chit-chat in between a little bit, maybe, okay?
That's great.
So you're going to make Chinese chicken today.
We're going to make Chinese chicken. This is a good recipe if you like Chinese food, you know.
Yes, I do.
It's very healthy. It's good, and we're going to try to put some...
Is it fairly easy to put together also?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It really is. Very good. Easy to put together. We've turned our wok on. This is a wok.
Yes.
Everybody knows what a wok is. It's a funny shaped thing.
You throw it at a wabbit.
We're going to do that now. You know, I've had a
you didn't hear me.
What?
You throw it at a wabbit.
I do that all the time.
Okay.
Show, you know? You say something and I keep right on going.
No, but you do good, Bob. That's the way it works. You've seen Jim. He just does the same thing. That's right. Now, you are setting this right on the stove, Bob.
Right on the stove.
Most of the time, they have their own little thermostat, and everything, don't
Well, that's one that is electrical, you know, that's plugged in and that type of thing. And then there's this kind. This is a steel wok.
Would this be better?
I don't know. You know, I mean, it's a good one. Steel is always good to work in, but you have to oil them. You know, they have a tendency to rust.
Kind of like the iron skillet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the iron skillet. You got to rust. I mean, you got to oil it like this here. Now, I'm going to quickly pour some oil in here. And because we want to get this wok hot, and you put about maybe a half a cup right in there. So we're going to do that. And the reason that we have about that much is because we've got a lot of vegetables that we're going to cook in there.
Alrighty.
The best type of oil to use is like a sesame seed oil. That's got a good flavor to it.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Try to get a non-cholesterol oil. I think most of us are using non-cholesterol type things now. Yeah.
This is olive oil?
And this is olive oil right here. What I'm going to do first of all...
Extra light?
Extra light.
Okay.
That's extra light. You can buy that in the store too.
What's the difference, maybe you know, between extra light and virgin? They have virgin olive oil. I mean, when you go to get olive oil, I've had that happen at the grocery market, and they've got 2 or 3 types.
Yes, they do, and I can't say that I'm an expert on what the difference is, and I wish you wouldn't ask me that question.
Oh, I'm going to whip him for that. Okay. But this looks very healthy because the canola oil is very light in color that way.
It is light, and it's good. Now, quickly, we're going to put this in here. The reason I'm putting the onions in the wok right now is we're going to flavor that oil so that when we put the chicken in, it's going to flavor that oil. So let me get my stir. I'm going to let you just kind of do this a little bit.
I noticed you just doing this for flavoring? Because you got them in...
Well, then we're going to put it in later, but we'll take it out while we cook the chicken.
Okay.
What I have here are some chicken that is boned. I started to say filleted, but it's not filleted. It's boned, and then I skinned the chicken. I bought it boned, and I skinned it because the skin has a lot of calories in it. It's got a lot of fat in it, so the best thing is always to pull that off of there.
You can't get much leaner than that, can you?
No, you can't.
That's great.
There's even a little bit of fat right here, and I can take that off by just making a slice like that.
My husband often helps in the kitchen and helps cook so that because he likes to eat, but he's very good at that. He takes all the fat off of it.
Yeah, it's good for us to do it that way.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this chicken into like bite-sized chunks. Bite-sized chunks.
Now, you know, I've often seen in the grocery store too, Bob, is they have chicken already sliced like that almost in packages.
The boned, you mean?
Yeah, the boned,
yes,
and
do.
already in tiny
and of course
strips.
You pay for that.
Yes,
you pay a lot more money for that, and you know, if you've got a lot of money, then that's the thing to do. Or if you want to have a little extra blessing, maybe celebrate.
But this little cleaver right here is what I need.
Yeah, you know what I do sometimes is just like this.
Yeah, just whack away.
I did that the other day, and I broke my board.
Did you?
I had it on the sink, and
You must have really whacked that.
Well, you know, I did.
Were you getting a little aggression out?
A little carried away there, yeah.
A little therapy in your cooking?
I have the board up on the sink, and I think it was raised a little bit at the area where the garbage disposal was. You know, I was working right across that area, and I went whack.
Now, these are separating, Bob. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
That's fine. And we're going to go ahead and probably take those out now, Rita.
Okay.
And if you just want to put them in that here, we'll put them use this here, and this has holes in it.
That'll be better.
And you can pull them right out of there.
Okay.
While I continue to do this. This is a very healthy meal. And
how many calories would you say was in a meal like this?
Well, I'm not a calorie counter, and I don't look at things and count them.
I bet maybe 300.
You think 300?
Yeah, I think it would be that. I think it's very low.
That's about the right type of meal that they do on the lean cuisine, that type of thing, Weight Watchers. We're going to put this right in here now. We're going to start cooking this in the wok. We have our wok up high at this point, and get this chicken cooked up. You want to cook the chicken pretty much complete before you put your vegetables in, because the vegetables, as you know the term, it's stir fry, quick type thing, and so you want to have the chicken pretty well done. It's not good to have a rare chicken.
Now, I noticed you didn't salt this chicken or anything.
No, I didn't do that. I'm going to do that in a little bit here.
Oh, okay. You do yours afterwards?
Right. Sometimes. You know. I mean, I'm getting ready to do that in just a
the
few
reason
minutes,
I question
actually.
you is you're
In fact,
such a great cook, and I always get tips from you.
Yeah, I like to do it like this. We'll just put some in right now.
Oh, okay.
And while this chicken is cooking, now here's what you want to put with this.
All righty.
You want to have rice with this.
Yeah.
And there's many variations of rice that you can cook. This one is really good. You take converted rice, and I've already done that. I'm going to take this lid off now because we've got that cooked
that's
there.
what I was smelling earlier.
Yeah, the rice takes probably 25 to 30 minutes to cook, and we don't have enough time on the television show to cook the rice completely, so I started it before the show so we could have that done. But here's the nice flavoring in this particular rice.
I can smell it.
Yeah, what I've done is I've taken 4 cups of water, put the water in the pan, take some salt or garlic salt, put in there probably about a teaspoonful, and to taste. You know, some people are on a salt-free diet, so they don't want to have salt. You don't have to if you don't want to, but without salt in the rice, it's kind of flat. Well, garlic powder is powder, but it's not a salt.
Right.
It's a flavoring.
Right.
There's a difference between garlic salt and garlic powder, and that's all right for flavoring. But we're going to add garlic buds in it in just a moment. Then we take the Lipton onion soup here, and you put it in the water, and then you get your water to boil, and then after it comes to a boil, you put your rice in, and the rice is about 2 cups in this. I try to make a complete pot full, because after the meal, and you put it in and have it ready to go, then you can put it in bags, freezer bags.
Oh, I
put it in
didn't
the
know
freezer.
that.
You know, put enough in for a meal, and I do that all the time. I usually make a giant pot when I make rice.
Oh,
and then
good
I have
idea.
5 or 6 bags. You know, and sometimes you're tired when you come home.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess around with trying to figure out what to do. You pull out a bag of rice, put it in the microwave, and it is so fast. It's really
great.
fast. All right, now.
That's a great tip for us today, isn't it?
That'll help you out a lot. Here's another gadget. Every time I come on the show, we like to have little gadgets. I had that up in my pantry there, and I thought, well, I'm going to bring that because me and Rita, we like to come up with new gadgets.
I did get my chopper for Christmas.
You did?
Yeah, my chopper like you brought.
Yes.
And I like it. It did so well.
Well, they do great. Now look here. See, I'm going to do this different. This is garlic.
Told my kids I wanted one. Then I called them and told them where it was on sale. Go get it. I wanted that chopper.
And you like it, right?
Yes.
That's good.
Now you're doing a garlic?
Now see how you do that? Let me just show the TV cameras. I don't know. We've got like there. We just push it like that. It's got the skin on it. See, and it's very easy to peel right off of there.
I see.
You know, have you ever struggled with garlic buds? You know, and you're trying to peel one little thing. See how it just kind of falls off of there like that?
I never struggled with them until I started cooking with you, and now I try to use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my garlic press, and it seems like you can't cook without garlic.
No.
I can't. You know, I know some people don't like garlic, but this is great. We're just
They're finding out garlic's very healthy for you.
Put this like that. See the garlic that comes through there? Real simple. Put another one in there like this, and we're going to. Whoops, that one squeezed out the end there. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if the camera's catching that or not. I've got one more laying around here. All right. And then we're going to put that right in. Put those back. Put that right in there. I got too much on there, I know. But
you want to do the same thing?
Yeah, that's right. But that's all right.
Here, I got it for you.
I usually put about 2 or 3 garlic buds in this meal.
I like this wok.
Garlic gives a nice flavor. Okay, we don't want to if you cook the chicken more than you should, you know what happens to it? It shrinks.
Oh, I thought it was get tough.
And, well, it can do that too, but it shrinks up.
Oh.
So there's the garlic like that. Boy, we're getting messy hands.
How long would you say we were cooking this chicken anyhow, for those that are making little notes?
Well, it cooks pretty fast with small chunks like that, so maybe about 10 minutes, that type of thing. Okay, quickly, Bob, you better hurry up here. Now, see how I'm going to do this?
Before we realize that Gates will be back from Tampa.
I know, and we're going to...
Really?
Now, see here, look here, Rita.
He'll catch on soon.
Rita, you're not looking.
I'm sorry.
I said, look here, now look.
Okay,
see
okay.
Here? See how nice that is?
Oh, yeah.
Now, you just lay it like this, and you get some nice. You got to watch out, though, because, you can take your finger, your thumb, and go right into that razor.
Have you had that happen? Yeah.
I did it. So when I get like this, I get real careful, and I kind of let the last piece go like that. See those nice?
Oh, yes.
Nice
And,
like
when you get it in the restaurants, it's in shapes like this.
It is, see? But look how fast I don't want to do it too fast, see?
Now, you just pick this up in the kitchen area?
I would be embarrassed if I cut my hand on it.
Oh, I'd scream.
Okay. And I got that. I think I got this at a show of some kind, like a fair or something like that.
I guess
did,
not.
but it was so long ago I don't remember. Now here's something else. Look, here's celery.
Oh.
See how they turn out like that?
Yeah, I like that.
And this is going to be good. Now we don't.
Our chicken's done, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to lose our chicken there. So we need to kind of just move it off that. Put it back up here a little bit, Rita. And we're going to quickly get some. These are our vegetables. This is celery, and what you do is you take 2 celeries, 2 carrots, and then we've got the broccoli. Now these stalks are good for you. You can do the same thing. And what we do, we call them at my house for my kids, these are crunchies. Because they like these little crunchy things, see? So we just kind of do the same thing. And then we're going to take a knife and we'll cut that up.
I'm just so impressed your children eat these vegetables like this.
Well, if you make them good, it's amazing. And you train them young to like it. Mine like these vegetables, They like, they're not wild about carrots too much. Yeah. But they like a lot of the vegetables,
Now, I noticed you're saving the tops.
Well, I'm going to do that because I'm going to cut those real fast like this. We're just going to cut them here. And put this like this. Just have some nice chunks like that. Broccoli is good in here. And, you get about maybe not quite a head of broccoli. And then we've got the carrots. Now, here's a bunch of onions, see? Cut them in about ½ sections like this, including the stalks. Because the stalks, what does that look like to you? What do you think the stalks look like?
Just like leaves.
I mean, there's another vegetable that it's a similarity to, and that's
No.
Keep trying.
The one you taught me about.
No, it's not cilantro.
That's what you're doing now.
Well, I'm doing that. This is basil or parsley. Basil, parsley, and oregano I'm chopping up right here. But back to the onions, it's like chives.
Oh, yes.
So it's like chives.
Yes,
so
that's true.
We've got those, and then we've got some mushrooms here. Look at here. You can even take your mushroom. You got to be careful.
Yeah, that would be good, but your
and
fingers.
Just do like this. Is the camera looking up there?
Yes, looks great.
Or they're looking straight on.
Yes.
It kind of gets caught sometimes. But on these big ones, you just kind of go like this. You can cut them with a knife too, but it takes longer, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, this is fairly easy. And that's the thing I hate when doing salads and everything is sitting there cutting everything up.
No, it's not good. Do you like mushrooms?
A lot of people do, though. You just go right ahead.
You did that with black olives. I have a feeling you're one of these fuss eaters like Mikey over there. Where's Mikey? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is.
He's sitting over there
He's
quiet
back.
today. I'm so shocked.
Well, it took him a while to get that way,
Yeah, okay. Well,
Come on over and help us, Jill.
Brother Dempster, you say you're shocked. Rita's been using shock therapy on me to get me to be good today.
Yes? Okay.
I'm trying to be good
We've
here.
got less than 10 minutes here.
All right, so we're doing pretty good. We're going to throw the onions in. I'm going to move along real fast now, I hope. And we're going to put the broccoli. I've still got to cut up the pepper.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I didn't notice that.
Would you like to use one like that?
Sure. I can cut myself with anything you got up here. Anything you got up here, I can slice some stuff with it.
Here you go, Rita.
Now, this is getting very full, but it'll shrink down, won't it?
Yes, it is. It will.
Now, what do you call this, for those people that need to know the name of it? That's just one less to watch. Praise the Lord.
This is Chinese chicken.
That's Chinese chicken.
All right.
Did you knock that off?
No, sir, I didn't do nothing. I told Jack, I'm going back to sit down.
We didn't have any problems, though, till Jim came, did we?
Mikey came and then we had problems.
Oh, boy.
Here's some bamboo shoots. You got to put in some bamboo shoots. You can buy those in the store in a little can. Go to the Chinese section. And, you know, I guess they take those at the bottom and they get the nice kind. We'll have to clean those up up later. This is water chestnuts. It's already
I
sliced.
like those too.
Wasn't it Kraft that said if you want a good recipe, you got to break some bowls? Wasn't it them that said that?
Who? Kraft?
Yeah, remember that?
I don't know.
Take the egg. If you want a good recipe, you got to break some bowls.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you know, all cooks have to break bowls.
Forget it. Trying to be a little humorous.
Well,
I know.
we're not
I know. All right.
okay, this is bell pepper.
Yes.
Now, bell pepper, you know it as green, or you can buy it red. It's more expensive as red, isn't it? It's got some seeds in it like
But I
that.
understand it's supposed to be sweeter. Is
It
that
is
right?
sweeter, and do you know how do you get a red pepper? Do you think it's another bush, or what? This is quiz time.
Oh, well,
We're going to put this in
is
here,
it
too.
just a later ripening of the green, or what is it?
No, yes it is. You leave it on longer and it turns red.
Oh, is that right?
I have a garden and that's what I do. You know, if I want to have red ones, I just leave it on longer.
I
This
wasn't
is
really
ginger. This
sure.
is this is what you have to put in Chinese food. You have to put in ginger.
Rita.
And you just get your grater.
Yeah.
So that I can be of some use besides just busting up the studio here.
Yeah.
Could you give me the recipe and let me share it one more time?
Oh, sure, that'd
Because
be
there'll
great.
be folks at home who'll be writing this down, who will be saying, I need this, and there
That's
are a
right.
lot of ingredients here.
And you tell them how they can obtain a copy
Well,
of
I
it.
tell you, probably the best thing to do, if you would be willing to do this, is send a stamped, self-addressed envelope to Together Again. And I believe the address is there on the monitor as I look over there and
Now,
look at it.
Bob's diluting some cornstarch. to make
Cornstarch,
his gravy.
that's right. And I'm going to take some cooking wine
Oh, okay.
and we're going to put that into this. And it's about a half cup cooking wine. So, and you know, somebody
You
was...
need the fluids, though, to make a
Yes.
gravy.
You do, and it makes it good. Somebody told me just the other day, today as a matter of fact, and from time to time say, Bob, when you go on the show, you know, I get so mad because you never measure anything. You just pour and throw.
I know
and
it. Isn't it
things like that.
disgusting?
And I, you know, my comment is I don't measure because chefs don't measure.
No, I know.
You know, they just throw it together.
And
you know.
he is a real one.
But what we do is we do have a recipe, and you can write for that recipe.
That's
Yes.
right.
Because they've got it right here at the station, and they'll be glad to send it to you. And
A
it's got
stamp?
all of the things. And we have been saying,
Perfectly all right. Don't be concerned. Just a little earthquake. Just an earthquake in Divers Place.
Read the ingredients.
All right.
Okay.
But now there's a lot here, so you record this if you want to. But chicken fillet, cut the chicken in chunks. We did that.
Right.
1 onion, quartered. 3 garlic buds, pressed or chopped finely. 1/2 cup of oil. Then we have 1 can of mushrooms. I know I'm going too fast for you to write this. Take it down in shorthand. 2 carrots. 2 celery slices.
Right.
1 fresh broccoli stem. 1 bell pepper. 1 bunch of green onions. 1/2 cup cooking wine. 1/4 cup cornstarch with 1 cup water. That's what we just did a minute ago.
yes, that's it.
All right. 1/4 cup cornstarch with the 1 cup of water in it. 1 tablespoon of parsley, right? Cilantro, all right? 1 tablespoon grated ginger. 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, and 1 teaspoon of basil, fresh if possible.
And look what an amount has been cooked here. How many would this feed, Bob? This would feed a large family.
Yes, this would be a large family. I have
Would
a
you
big,
say, I think that'll feed the floor director, wouldn't you, Rita?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm talking about directors. I have to apologize to our director, Greg. I turned around and ran into him this afternoon about floored him, and I asked him to forgive me.
You hit him, knocked him down?
Yeah, just turned around and just went poof right there.
All right.
Bless his heart.
I went and took a carrot and put it in my mouth. And then he asked me a question.
He's like
Don't
that.
be eating on the program.
Well,
Then
he
he-
Plenty of time.
testing
He
like a
asked
true
me a
chef.
question.
Okay.
Yeah,
See? Okay, how much time do we have here?
about 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes. So we're going to have to hurry. Here's the chicken. We're going to have to just do it like we're eating on the picnic table, you know, nothing fancy. There, and we get some chicken
Oh, it
up
looks
here.
beautiful. Let
That's
Jim
gonna
try
be too
that.
Okay, is that too much for
No,
you?
no,
Jim?
that's plenty.
You like Chinese
That's
food?
fine. Now, it is piping hot, though.
Here.
Well, that's all
Okay.
right.
Oh, that's fine. Now
Go
just
ahead
let
and eat
Jim
it.
burn
You
the
have
inside
to
of
do
his
your
mouth.
part.
Oh, this is so
We
fun.
all have a part to play.
Really? Okay, well, let me let this cool, because we've got, what, 2 minutes here?
All right.
Okay. Let me just blow on it, because I mean, it's piping hot.
I understand. If you would like a copy of this recipe,
check
send a
this out.
self-addressed stamped envelope to Together Again, Post Office Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 34618.
And if you can afford it, if God lays it on your heart, I know if you send a $10 gift, you can buy a whole cookbook for $10, but you can't buy a whole program for $10.
That's right. A
So-
daily program.
Exactly. So if the Lord lays it on your heart to stand with us financially, do so, okay? And we will
Amen.
thank you.
Amen.
Okay, Rita, I'm going to dish some up here, and
Okay.
I'm not going to give you any.
That's good.
Not going to give you any.
I like
any
the mushrooms.
that type of thing. And if you want, you can take some teriyaki sauce. You
Oh,
like
yes,
that?
Oh, yeah.
tickle me a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Oh, see,
Oh,
you guys
me
really
too.
like that, don't you? You guys,
That's very good.
you like Chinese food?
It's very good, yes.
Oh, let me taste. Oh, it's delicious.
Mhm.
Just a
Now, how
flavor.
much would it cost to make a meal like this?
Well, I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but
Give me an idea.
oh,
$5 for all this stuff? $10 for all this stuff?
yeah, I would say maybe $10.
And
Okay.
it would feed 6 or 8
I'd
people.
say maybe $10.
At least.
Well, the crew would go through this probably, should be gone by the time we're off the air.
But it's Chinese chicken. It's very good. Remember that when you write for a copy of the recipe.
Well, I'm going back over here. You want to go? Or should we
Okay.
stay here?
That'll be great. Whatever you'd like to do.
I'm going over here. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. All righty. We do appreciate so much Bob Dempster being with us and sharing his talents. He sings. He has his own business he has to oversee, and he cooks like an angel. And my Lord, Bob, thanks for coming again.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.
All righty. I'm going to go over with Jim.
See you later.
Okay.
Rita, I really enjoyed today.
Yeah, I have too. We
It's been
had
a
fun.
nice, light day. For those, a lot of people are seeing this on Monday
Yes.
because they're watching it back on the rerun on the satellite. But